Hey, Doug Levi here, Strategic Insurance Services. So glad you're checking out this video. And in this video, I want to show and highlight where you can find resources and information. So one of the things we know with new people as they start is there's a lot of info to digest, right? So my goal, and as we continue to grow our model and this agency and bring more and more people on board, is to try and help simplify things that are more complicated as much as possible, right? So one of the things I'm showing in this video here is where to find some basic resources. Now, of course, you can always reach out to whoever the person was that helped bring you on board or helped recruit with you. You can certainly always reach out to Leanne Dugan, who's our personal lines manager, and also assisting with a lot of the training for our side hustle program, or obviously myself. The other thing that I'm always aware of in the day and age that we're in, and part of what's happening with the whole model of this, is you may be working part-time, you may be working at night, it may be 10 o'clock and you're running proposals, you're working on something, or it may be very early in the morning, or maybe on a weekend. So with that in mind, we've created some resources to try and make it easy for you to get information. So one of the first ones I want to highlight is our toolbox. So we created this Strategic Insurance Services toolbox. It's on the internet, but you have to type it in, right? So this is super important. I want to highlight this. You would type in getstrategicins.com. Again, INS is short for insurance, and then /tool-box. And I'm highlighting that in such detail because if you just go to our website and you're looking around for it, you're not going to find it. So we've done that on purpose because we wanted to make it very easy for you to get this information and find it. And not that there's anything super secret in here, but a lot of this isn't information that clients need. So on here, when you go into the toolbox link, you can see our quick reference guide. This is probably one of the most important things that we've helped create over the last several months. And I want to highlight this here. So this is basically a Google Doc that we've created. And if you look at the bottom, you're going to see different tabs with different info on it. So here's a quick reference guide for home insurance. It's going to break down by carrier. It's going to give you things like the agency ID, the coverages that they'll accept, some of the requirements they have with regards to claims or 4 points or some more specific things. And you don't even need to understand all of that right now. You just need to remember this is a place you can go to get some of that info. And then you're going to see it for different types of insurance. And we're constantly updating this. We also have company contact info in here. So again, maybe you're working on something and maybe it's a quote with Florida Peninsula and you need to reach out to them, or you've got a question and you can't get, you need to get through to an underwriter, you can find their contact info right here. Okay, and then we've got company payment info and all kinds of stuff. So really, really a great resource. Leanne's put a lot of this together for us. Probably the biggest thing to highlight, like I said, is this very first tab on this homeowner's reference. The other thing to highlight here, and there's other items here, are fact finders. So we talk a lot about this in our training, how important our fact finders are. So really the idea is that anytime you need to do a new proposal, you would go into our fact finder sheet. You would pick which fact finder you need to do. So let's say it's homeowners, and then your name will appear here. So that way it would come right back to you via email. And then you would just really start going through and asking these questions, right? Always want to highlight one of the best questions you can ask anyone. It doesn't matter what you're doing, what type of insurance you're working on, is other than price, what else is most important to you? One of the things I say is we realize price is most important, but other than that, what else is important to you? Great way to really just add some value to the team member, or to the prospect or client in terms of some of the value adds that we provide. So that's where some of these fact finders are listed here. And then going back from here, if you look, there's going to be a link to our YouTube trainings. So if you go right onto that link, it will click and it'll click right here. I would encourage you to subscribe to the channel, to the YouTube channel that we've got here, where I post a lot of videos and trainings as well. And again, there may be a topic or something that you're trying to work on or need help with, and you can come in here and search through some of the multiple videos that we've got. I post a lot of our trainings here. I'm on the radio a few times a month. You'll see things from the radio, all sorts of different, things that are here. Here's an in-depth one on all the technology that we have, how to use Dropbox, how to start your list for pipeline, how to do home and flood proposals. So there's just a lot of good info here. And again, all of this is on demand that you can pull up at any time. And then the last thing I want to make sure that everyone is aware of is our Facebook page. So we have a closed Facebook group. And on Facebook, if you go, this is something that if you haven't already been invited to, Joyce or one of the admins would on the team. This is a closed Facebook group that we just called Insurance Side Hustle, and realized we got a lot of our full-time team members on here as well. We just kind of have fun with that term in terms of the side hustle. And it's a place where I post a lot of trainings, ideas, motivational thoughts. People can ask questions. Team members engage with one another, you know, all kinds of good stuff. So we just know there's a lot of people on social media and want to make sure you're getting plugged into that. So if you have any questions, you need anything at all, please let me know. Remember, I'm your friend. I'm here to help you. And our whole team has that mindset that we're here to help you dream big and make it happen. Have a great day.